stinks so bad. Oh my God, it stinks so bad in here. Oh my God, it stinks so bad. Oh. Oh, that was a wet, nasty one too. That motherfucker was almost liquid. That thing was almost liquid. That was disgusting. Ew, that's, ugh. No wonder it stinks so bad. Oh my God, it stinks. No wonder it stinks so bad though. Some of this poop's almost liquidy. That's how nasty it is. Ugh. Oh God, it stinks so bad. Oh my God, it stinks so bad. Oh God. Oh God, it stinks so bad. Oh God. Ew, gross. Ugh. Oh. Oh God. Ooh, God, it stinks so bad. Oh God. Because it's like fresh on the bottom, you know? Because the top of it's already got like dried up a little bit, but the bottom of it's fucking still wet and gushy. You see, pulled up. Oh God, it stinks so bad. Oh God, it stinks so bad. I already have a light stomach too, so this shit really gets to me bad. I'm gonna put some gloves on now. Oh God. Oh God. Great. I got one glove left. Oh, that stinks. I got one glove. Maybe ask him why am I putting gloves on now? Well, before, with these bags right here, when I put my hand in there, it's like having a glove on it anyway, so I didn't really see the need of having gloves in, which in hindsight, probably be better off if I would have, but what can you do about it? Oh. Ew, 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 ew. There's a poop down the bottom of that. More poop right here. Oh God, it stinks. Oh, PU. PU, 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 PU. God, it stinks. PU. No idea what that is. I think these are those vacuum seal bags. There's vacuum seal bags where you put your contents in there and you seal them shut with the vacuum device or whatever. I think that's what that is. All these little ones are the ones that the dogs stepped in when they're running around, horse playing and everything, get stuck to their feet. And while they're playing and everything, the little ones will get stuck everywhere from them playing and everything. So you got all these little ones all around. Also, that you gotta look out for. So that means on the bottom of the dog's feet are gonna be a bunch of shit marks, or since they've been outside, maybe it's off their feet already. But it's been snowing here lately. It's been snowing so much here lately that everything's soaking wet outside. Now it's starting to thaw out. Everything's soaking wet, soaked out there. So they're probably muddy now. So it went from shitty to muddy. So pick your poison. 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 Oh, and by the way, this was not like this last night. When I went to bed, roughly 7, 8 o'clock. I know, right? On a Friday night. I don't have cable right now. I don't have internet right now. I'm currently just recording this, and hopefully later on when I'm able to upload it, I can upload it, but I'm just recording this right now. But yeah, so I don't have cable right now. I don't have internet right now. I don't have nothing right now. So I went to bed at like 7, 8 o'clock last night after I fed the dogs, which I should have took him out to go to the bathroom one more time, but I took him, you know, and I went to bed, and this is how I woke up to it this morning. Well, I say this morning, but it's not really morning anymore because it's like noon, noonish. So I should have got up a little earlier because I known something like this was probably gonna happen. I didn't know the extent of it. I didn't know it was gonna be this bad. Here's a candle. I have no idea where this came from, really. But I knew it was gonna be a little bad. I didn't know it was gonna be this bad. But I should have woke up a little earlier and been more responsible about things. But I didn't, because I knew I didn't have cable, and I knew I didn't have TV. I didn't have any internet. So, you know, these days with now being the way everything is, it's like I'm starting to depend on internet and everything way too much. Like, my world just stops and I don't have internet and everything, or cable TV. Why does my world just stop then? It's like, hello, something's not right with that. So that's the conclusion I've been thinking about this morning and all this morning about my life and what it's changed and how it's changed because of all the other stuff we have with the internet, the cable, the phones, the this, the that you're seeing with the younger generations, that you're like, why are they always on their phone? Why are they always doing this? Why don't they get out and play? Why don't they get out and meet somebody? Why don't they stop getting on these apps and websites and go meet someone in person, go talk to them in person? Well, this morning has made me realize how much my life has changed because of all this internet and all this crap. So I'm hoping to get a wake up to reality kind of moment and start changing things a little bit. So I'm having I don't even know what you call it, a wake up call, a dose of reality, a moment of clarity. Now that I don't have cable, now that I don't have the phone, now that I don't have internet, now that I don't have all that stuff, I now notice how much my life is dependent on it. I know I keep repeating that, but that's just what the main point of this has been. So if you feel the way I feel, why don't you go ahead and leave me a comment down there. Go ahead and press pause or something and go down there and leave a comment real quick. Let me know what you think. Is your life like that now? Do you feel as if you didn't have your internet, if you didn't have your phone, if you didn't have your cable, if you didn't have any of that, would you be in the same boat I would be? Or would you just be like, oh, you know, just keep going on and not even really notice it? Because I sure noticed it immediately. And it's kind of impacted my life quite a bit. But that's a good thing now that I've noticed it. Now that today's come, I'm thinking about it. And so I'm going to fix that. Some way, somehow, I will fix that. But back to what I was saying. Why don't you guys go ahead and press pause real quick. I'll give you a second. Go down there in the comments. Right down below. Would this affect your life? If you ran out of your internet, if you didn't have your cable, if you didn't have your phone, you didn't have none of that stuff. Obviously, I still have something to record with. So it's not like I'm without everything. I could still record off my device, but I can't upload it yet. That'll be later on. Why don't you go down there in the comments right now and explain to me how you feel about that. Would your life be the same? Would it change? Would it be different? Or would you be in the same boat I'm in? If so, tell me how you deal with it. Let me know what you do to stay grounded. No pun intended. I think that's how it works. Go ahead. I'm waiting. Go ahead. No, seriously. Go ahead. Just go down there real quick. Just type it in real quick. I'm waiting. Seriously, I'm waiting. I'm not going anywhere. I'm waiting. When you come back, I'll be right here. I promise. It's starting not to smell as bad now. It was horribly bad before. I mean, that smell when I first came out here was horrific. God, that smell. Oh, God, that smell was so bad when I first came out here. Oh, God, that smell. Oh, Ooh, that smell. Can't you smell that smell? The smell that my dogs did. And if you're wondering how many, there are 4 puppies, a grown dog, the mom and the dad. So there's 7. There was 11 litter mates, the mom, the dad, and the grown dog. Oh yeah, and Dozer too. I forgot about Dozer. So there's, what did I say, 7 before? So there's 8. Before there was 11, 12, 13, 14? Yeah, 14. But now that they're 3 months old, they're getting the boot. they're going off to new homes and finding new places to live. And they say, you know, it's best to do that. Don't keep them around. You gotta do that, or they're going to start this like aggressive thing. Well, that's officially started because our dogs fight and wrestle, and that's what they do 24/7. That's why it is the way it is a little bit. Wait till you see over here. It's because that's all they do is fight and wrestle and fight and wrestle. And they say that it's good, and that's what they do and everything. Well, no, I'm sorry. That's not what they do. This is aggressive, like playing fighting. This is not like good. Maybe when they're little babies, that's good. But now this is not like learn how to do this. When they start doing this, do they start learning that they biting too hard? Well, no, I'm sorry. That's moments past. This is aggressiveness. And that's why you need to separate them. And my girlfriend was kind of saying, you know, she'd like to keep, you know, 2 of them together at least so they're not lonely and they don't miss each other. Well, big news for you. They don't need to be together. They need to be separated, because that's why this is happening. It's because they are together and they're all fighting each other and they're all trying to be the dominant one, and they want to be. I know that they have they all have that dominant one anyways, and they all have their status, someone who's on top and who's not on top, and humping each other and all that crap. I know that they do that. But when they're litter mates, it goes a step further. It really does. I really believe that. It goes a little bit further than that. So it's not just they learn how to bite and they learn how to play and they learn when they're playing too tough. And yeah, I'm sorry, this is beyond that, way beyond that. So am I learning my you know, I would not keep them together. If you see the 2 of them are you know, communicating really well and not fighting as much and able to go through the day with just playful wrestling, not fighting wrestling, then yeah, you can keep them together. But we've had one lady pick up 2 of them. This lady and this guy came down from Florida for a gun and knife show or something like that here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and they took 2 of them. They wanted 2 boys. They picked out a boy and a girl, and you know, I was like, well, can you tell the difference? She was, yeah, I'm feeling the weenies. I was sorry, but they're just so funny. I was like, all right, well, you know what you're doing then. And she took a boy and a girl home. She calls me on the way out of Tulsa. She goes, I got a boy and a girl, not 2 boys. And I'm like, I know that. I thought you knew what you were doing, you know, and I thought you did it on purpose. And she was like, I'm too far away. I'm not turning around. I was like, that's okay. Keep them. So, funny story. Yeah, she was like, I know what I'm doing, and she picks a boy and a girl on accident. I'm like, she said she knew what she was doing. I thought she did it on purpose, so I didn't say anything when she grabbed a boy and a girl. I didn't really say anything. Which the girlfriend noticed that, and the girlfriend made a comment. said, why we're not charging a fee for adoption and whatever. And I was like, because they need to get their shots, they need to get fixed, and they, you know, so my wife goes, yeah, I hope you're getting them fixed so you don't have this problem, you know, having puppies, because they grabbed a boy and a girl. So she specifically said, I hope you're getting them fixed so they don't have this problem. And they said, oh yeah, we're going to get them, you know, neutered, you know, and my wife looked at me and I was like, you know, and then when they realized they had a boy and a girl. So she even made the comment about getting them fixed and everything, and they still didn't notice. So they're in Florida, living a great life, by the way. I checked up on them, and they sent me pictures and everything, and they're having an awesome life down there in Florida. Awesome life. So I'm really glad for them. Their names were, oh man, what were their names? So one of them had a C on her back. She had a C right here, like a perfect C. Right here, we called her, what do we call her? I can't remember what we called her. Mama C or Big C or something like that. I can't remember. Maybe we just called her C. So that was one of them. And the other one they took was, I can't remember now. It was, I can't remember now. Holy cow. I'm like, my mind is all crazy with what's going on now with all this stuff and everything. I can't remember what the boy's name was right now. If I remember, I'll get back to you. But this is what the other side, this is what our kitchen looks like. Now you're about to see the kitchen. Okay, here's what the kitchen looks like. Dun dun! Dun dun! Dun dun! Dun 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 dun. Sorry, that's my music I'm playing. Yep, that's what the kitchen looks like right now. So I am, oh, they're out of water too. I need to put some water in there. So now I'm just gonna clean this up over here and everything. Yeah, things get a little hectic with all the dogs running around and everything. So I'm kind of glad that we do have a hardwood floor. I mean, I know it looks like we live an absolutely disgusting life and everything, but this is not like this. This is why I'm out here cleaning everything, because this is not how it normally looks. This is just what it looks like this morning when I wake up and I'm the only one here, and I don't know where the girlfriend is. I don't know where she's at. And, you know, I'm having to clean up all this and everything. And by the way, these are not my dogs. These are her dogs. These are not mine. I did not want all these dogs. I did not choose to have all these dogs. This is her idea. She wanted all these dogs. This is all her idea. I wanted nothing to do with it, but yet here I am cleaning up after everything. And she's nowhere to be found. I think she's at the casino. She's been at the casino for the past 2 days, it seems like. Feels like 2 days. But she'd be like, it hadn't been 2 days because I left Friday in like the evening. So that's not hadn't been 48 hours. I'm like, okay, that's Friday, that's Saturday, that's 2 days, Friday, Saturday. No, it hadn't been 48 hours. I'm like, yes, I know it hadn't been 48 hours, 2 days per se, but it don't work like that. If you're gone Friday and then now you're gone Saturday, that's 2 days to me. I mean, am I right? Am I right? That's 2 days, Friday and Saturday. Just because it hadn't been 48 hours does not mean it hadn't been 2 days, because it's been 2 days. Friday and then now Saturday. So technically, yeah, it hadn't been 48 hours, but it has been 2 days to me. I count that as 2 days. You know, Friday. It may not have been all day Friday, so it's technically wasn't 2 full days. But you know, Friday afternoon to it's now Saturday afternoon. I know that's only 24 hours one day, but that's 2 days and one night. So take it how you want it. I don't really care. I know where she's at. I know what she's doing. I don't really care. It's her money. She can do whatever the hell she wants. Her dad is a truck driver, so we stay at the house. Hang on, I'll let you outside. Hang on. So we stay at the house and we just, you know, keep it up kept and everything like that. Just not really waiting for him to die, but her mom passed away not a couple years ago and everything. So we're not wanting him to be, you know, be by himself and everything, especially be by himself here at the house and everything where her mom passed away. So we stay here with them and everything. I say watching the house, but I mean, hell, we get free rent, free everything, so it's not a good job. What's their good job? Go ahead, go outside. Come on. Go outside. Hang on, let you guys in a second. Hang on. Let me get some water and food. I'll grab them some water and food real quick. Grab them some water and food so they can. Did I have that the right way? It went backwards where it was like this, was it? I hope not. I hope it went like that the whole time. I'm gonna grab them some water and some food real quick while they're out there. You know, I gotta clean this out too. It's disgusting. The dogs got their own little brush up here. This is for the dogs only. That brush is right here. It's for the dogs and the dogs only. So it's not like I'm using the same deal I do my dishes with. This is for the dogs and the dogs only. We specifically bought it for the dogs to wash out their bowl and everything. We have this. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. So y'all are gonna go right here for just a second and wait. Wait a second.
you're supposed to wash their bowl out, their water bowl out every so often. Like, I try to do it at least once a day, you know, since we have so many dogs. If you didn't have so many dogs, it'd probably be fine, you know, once every couple days or whatever. But if you feel on the inside of your bowl, the water bowl, it'll be like slimy and everything. And I guess that's like not good at all for the dogs. It needs to be washed and cleaned, and that sliminess does not need to be there. So, just a little FYI, if y'all don't do that or you don't know anything about it, always try to wash the bowl and keep the bowl clean of all that on the inside. I know it's just water, you're just putting more water in there every time, but I'm telling you, it's not good for them. You need to have, that sliminess does not need to be there. You don't have to do that extensive, it's just, that's a big bowl. They drink a lot of water, so I try to make sure all that sliminess is not in there. I know this is a long video. You're probably not even here anymore. I'm probably just doing it just to do it, keep my own sanity. But I appreciate you if you're still here, you know, tagging along with me, seeing what my day is like and everything. So, do you have any dogs? Do you have any pets? We actually had a pig at one time too. Yeah, a bunch of dogs and a pig. Imagine that. I'm not kidding, not one bit. We had a pig, full-size pig too. It wasn't a little bitty pig. It was like 200-pound pig. It was our mom's. When her mom passed away, I had to get rid of it, you know. That was a nightmare. Let me tell you what, that was a nightmare. Okay, let me phrase it. I didn't get rid of it, okay? It went to a pig farm place or whatever. This pig was raised in the inside. It's been in the inside its whole life. It was her mom's pig. They were a family pig. Apparently that's like their third one that they've had. They've had numerous pigs. So they love animals, you know. What can you say? They love animals. But anyways, this is the third pig. It was not supposed to be this big, but it ended up being this big, and its hooves were getting so long, and if you don't continuously like do their hooves and their tusk things that come up, it's bad for them and everything. But you got to keep on that and doing it all the time. But this pig and her mom, you know, her mom had cancer, like I said, and she just whittled away in the chair, and the pig kind of was whittling away right there next to her. And but the pig and her were inseparable. Like they could not be separated at all. Like, could not, or they would probably die of a broken heart. But since their mom passed away, we had to do something with the pig, and the pig's hooves were getting long and they needed to be cut bad. And I'm not an expert, or I don't know. I stay out of the areas I don't know if it might hurt something or someone. I'm just not even gonna go there. You know, I'll leave it to professionals or whatever, whoever, someone who knows what they're doing. I'm not gonna just hold a pig down and try to grind that away, okay, or try to cut that off. That could really hurt the pig. So, stay on that stay. We found these nice people who were willing to help and take it to Arkansas somewhere. Don't know the names, don't know the company, don't know anything like that. The two people who came were really nice at the beginning and everything, and acted like they were just trying to help and care for the animal. They hooked up the company or the place the pig went to, us with them. So this other lady drove down with her truck to pick up the pig, but the family was just here just to watch and make sure it happened, I guess. I'm not sure exactly. Yeah, just to like collaborate it, I guess. So I had to get the pig outside and into the back of the F-150, okay? Just me, the two people, and the lady who came here to get the pig. How am I supposed to get a pig that has his hooves too long, it's like 200 pounds, into the back of the truck with a lady and these two people who are like animal PETA people, but really didn't. All they were here was just make sure it happened and basically talk shit afterwards. That's all they did, was bash on me and say all this bad stuff about us and everything. When luckily, thankfully, people on the internet seen all that and was like, hey, you know, why are you doing this? Didn't they call for help? Isn't that why you guys came there, was to help them? They were asking for help. They did need help. That's what they were doing. And you guys were helping provide the help, but yet you're going back and bashing on them because they didn't do that, but yet that's what they were doing. Apparently we didn't do soon enough, or apparently the pig was neglected, or something. I don't know. Anyways, I'm glad that the people on the internet stuck up for us. That was very nice of you guys, and I do appreciate it, because I'm not trying to harm anything. We're not trying to harm anything. You know, this is our pet pig. Our mom, they loved. She would lay down on the ground with that pig and lay on it, and they'd fall asleep, and they would sleep together like that some nights. I'm not kidding. Like, she would cuddle up next to the pig, laying on it like that, and fall asleep. I mean, they were like buddies. like buddies. And anyways, so that was the pig story. Anyways, you know how I got it? You know how I ended up having to get out? So I got it to sit down on this plastic stuff thing where you put your boots on, you know, like if you're coming in the house and they're muddy, you put your boots on, a little mat thing. I had this plastic one, right? And I drilled holes in it and I looped a rope through it and I sat the pig on top of it and I wrapped it around my waist and I pulled it. I'm not kidding. I had them hold on to the pig while I was pulling it. Oh man, that pig was not happy. Oh my God, it was squirt. It was peeing everywhere. It was pooping everywhere. It was screaming. Oh my God, if you know, you know. And this was crazy. So I finally got out there and then the truck's backed up. I'm like, how am I going to get it in the back of the truck now? So we came up with the idea to drive the truck down here in our yard where we have this ditch and back the truck up in the ditch where the trailer, where the back end, where the tailgate is, you know, will be barely off the ground at this point. Because if you back down the ditch, the back end of the truck's gonna be like this. If you back down the ditch like that, the back end of the truck will be like right at the other side of the ditch. So that's the lowest point we get it. I went and knocked on some neighbors' doors and hey, can you help me out for just a second? And they helped me pull the rope to get the pig up a little bit of the hill. But pulling the pig from out the side door and all the way down the yard before I got there was a nightmare. Let me tell you what. But those people who got us in touch with those other people, the ones that were talking shit, they got to hold on to the pig while I was shitting and pissing the whole time I was dragging it. It shit and pissed all over them while I was dragging the pig. So Karma helped me out before it knew I needed help, because I thought they were doing the right thing and just being nice and everything and doing that, but they were nice people. They did do that. You know, I thank them to this day. I know I'm really appreciative for what they did and I'm grateful for what they did, but they didn't have to talk all that smack and everything. Anyways, so I got them some new water. I'm fixing to give them some food and everything. I'm gonna get off here so I can take care of them here. I'll let y'all take a little gander with all the hellions that we got. Hey guys, there's one of the puppies. There's Dozer, there's another puppy, there's another puppy, there's the mother, there's another puppy, there's the father, and there's the old dog. So that's what we got going on right now. That's everybody. Yes, I know the chairs look like this, so be it, whatever. I'm not going to go buy new furniture. Once this started, I just let it keep going. I didn't really care. We've went through numerous dog beds. They've had dog beds. They've had numerous dog beds, but they chewed them up, ate them, and destroyed them. So I told them I'm done buying a bunch of dog beds. You guys gonna eat and destroy your dog beds? Well, you're not gonna have anything to lay on now. You're gonna eat and destroy the chairs? Well, you're not gonna have anything to lay on. You know, I'm sorry if that's the way they're gonna learn, but that's the way they're gonna learn, because I'm not gonna keep buying dog beds and letting them tear them up. My old lady, my girlfriend, will not let me punish the dogs. I'm not allowed to spank them. I'm not allowed to do anything like that. So all I could do is just yell at them, tell them no, and that's it. I can't hurt them. It's not that I want to, but I'm not allowed to spank them or anything, which, I mean, don't get me wrong, you're not supposed to spank anyways. I mean, no, what am I saying? I think if you're doing something wrong, if you're doing something, biting on a chair, destroying it, they need their butts spanked and told them no. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. They need that done. It's just how it is. I'm not saying you gotta fist them and hurt them and no. You just need to smack them and be like, no, and smack them in the butt. No, not to hurt them, but just let them know that that's not right. They shouldn't be doing it, and they'll remember that next time, and they won't do it again. So that's my 2 cents. This is what's going on. That's the dogs. Until next time. Later, guys.